Good morning, my friends. It's been a long holiday season. Today is the day after Christmas, 6th day of Yule. We're gonna get through it. We just keep pressing. We have the new year coming up. We're not quite done, but we can do this. Everybody just breathe. Just breathe. Take a breath. Let some things digest. Speaking of that, I'm gonna go get a coffee at Black Canvas Coffee, which I have never gotten yet. So that'll be the first. So let's go do that together, shall we? You may ask yourself, where is this coffee shop that Kyle is speaking about? Well, I'll tell you, it's on Highland, and it is south of Sunset Boulevard. I will give you an address momentarily as we enter. Gas prices here, unleaded, $4.69 for a gallon at the Arco at Highland and Fountain. By the way, that is the lowest the gas prices have been here in Los Angeles for a long time. So that's pretty cool. Went from like $6, almost $7 at that particular station to, you know, $4 something. So that's not so bad. All right, where are we, Kyle? So we are at DeLongpre and Highland. And that, right across the street, is the Black Canvas Coffee. That's where I'm going, where I've never been before. So let's do that. All right, let's go check it out. Cool. Got your Black Canvas sign here. Hearts of palm salad. So they have food as well. That's pretty cool too. You got your basic, you got your food stuff. I am not getting food, I'm just gonna get coffee, so I think I'll get coffee right now. Just a reminder. It's kind of cool, I'm digging that. You got your like, you know, you're in a forest kind of atmosphere. I can dig it. So they are making the coffee fresh. So it'll be about 5 minutes. I'm trying not to get people on the camera because, you know, it's what I do. And just like that, coffee cam. Should be a video game. Kyle Hester's coffee cam, first person perspective, everywhere the coffee goes. Okay, I did try it. It's pretty good, decent flavor. Yeah. Cool. I like to try coffees every once in a while from different places, you know, because I do like the way that I make the coffee, you know, and but I like other coffees too, so you gotta keep an open mind about the coffees. That's all I'm saying. All right, so I do have a specific request that I'm going to go do, and that is going to Hollywood Boulevard to get Ghirardelli's milk chocolate. You see the problem with this? This is a coffee cup, and the lid leaks out of the back. So like when you're walking, your hand is getting covered in coffee. I mean, come on. You had one job, people, to make the coffee cup with a lid that doesn't leak, because that's what lids are for. Thank you so much for joining me on this little epic adventure to the boulevard to get chocolate. By the way, please click like on this and subscribe to the channel. Join the channel, support independent film. We got a lot of stuff that we're doing coming up in 2024. So thank you for joining me along on the journey. It's kind of an overcast day today. It's supposed to be sunny, so we'll see what happens. That is the big mural on the Hollywood High School auditorium, an ode to the people that went to the school. I am assuming, or it's just an ode to Hollywood. So maybe don't assume, Kyle. Just say, hey, that's cool. All right, yeah, that's cool, huh? I'm really sad to say that I'm gonna be throwing this coffee away because I can't walk without getting my hand like completely drenched in coffee, and that's what I'm doing here, so walking. So it's a bummer. Failed attempt. Maybe next time I'll just sit down and drink the coffee at a table. But what's the point? It's like I'm always walking with coffee, so all right, we gotta say goodbye to it. Goodbye, coffee. That's too bad. Yeah, so as long as we're going to the Ghirardelli store, I'll show you what the Ghirardelli store looks like inside, because, you know, we're gonna be there. And we are coming up on Hollywood Boulevard right now. We're still on Highland because we never got off of it. Ripley's Believe It or Not is right there. The Hollywood First National Building. That building right there has had a lot of movies shot at it, and there is nothing there anymore. It used to be an actual bank, and then cameras got stored down below in the basement, and now it's a nothing. So pretty wild. But you know, there's gargoyles, you know, on the outside of the building. Maybe lions, can't really tell from here, but cool building. All right, we're making a left here on Hollywood Boulevard. What's up, Elvis? Elvis and Spider-Man, fast friends. Never would have known that unless I told you. You got your giant Forever 21 right above the metro station, because everyone in Hollywood would love to be Forever 21, but it doesn't actually really ever happen that way, does it? So the Ghirardelli's is across the street from the Dolby Theater and that big mall right there, right next to the El Capitan Theater, which, by the way, is where I saw Die Hard with my wife in December. Saw Die Hard in the theater. Oh yeah, that was epic. Christmas movie. All right, so we are coming into the Ghirardelli store on Hollywood Boulevard, right next to El Capitan. Peppermint bark. Basically, it's everything and anything you've ever wanted, Ghirardelli chocolate style. Peppermint, you know, holidays. That's cool. So we're going to be talking kind of over the music so we don't get, like, you know, music'd out with this. But the job here is to get milk chocolate, and that's going to be right over here. So we have our mission, should we choose to accept it. Oh yeah. Hey, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. All right, so we got the chocolate. So let's just take a little walk around, see what they got here. They have all the Disney dolls. This place used to be a Disney store, like Disney Ghirardelli's, and then it became just Ghirardelli's. So I'm not really sure, but they still have all the Disney stuff in it. So, but it's mostly chocolate now. But then they do have the El Capitan Hollywood with Mickey and Minnie and stuff like that. So I don't know. They didn't debrand, but it's just Ghirardelli now. So interesting. So I try to keep I don't know if you collect pins or anything, but they have the Hollywood Disney pins here. Cool. More chocolate. More dolls, sweatshirt, t-shirts, all that good stuff. And then, of course, the long ice cream bar for the ice cream. All right, well, my mission is accomplished. So now we're on the boulevard. All right, so this is just a quick way to get off of the boulevard, is through this parking lot right here. And that way I don't have to walk on the boulevard and can just kind of cruise back through. That's the high school. in your view right now, back there. John Ritter. He was so awesome. Now that my chocolate mission is done, what am I gonna do today? Well, I'll tell you. So I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna edit this, I'm gonna put this on, so you're gonna see this today. So just know that if it's the day that this launched, I just went home to do this. And then we're gonna, By the way, that parking lot that we just walked through is right behind the El Capitan Theater. And this is where there is parking. I don't know if you can see this sign, but this is where there's parking for Jimmy Kimmel Live. So, right there. That's pretty cool. So now you know where all those people have parked before going in to watch Jimmy Kimmel. They would get out of their vehicles, turn the engine off first, and then go watch Jimmy Kimmel. But first, they would park here. Okay, what was I saying? Right. So I'm gonna go home, edit this thing that you're watching. So I've already done that if you're watching it. So check. Number 2, probably do a couple more videos, edit a couple more. I got a couple lined up, so I will edit those and put them in the queue. And then you will see those in the next day or so. And then I'm gonna work on the documentary about the tents in Hollywood. And then work on Preacher 6. So, you know, this is the life. And if you want to support independent film, please do by joining the channel here or my Patreon, Kyle Hester Actor Guy. That would be fantastic. Just $3 to get to the behind the scenes and whatnot. And I appreciate every single one of you that has already done it and that is going to do it right now by joining the channel and clicking like and all that kind of stuff. It's so cringe to say that, but you have to, because it's YouTube. And if I don't say it, people that wouldn't have thought about it wouldn't do it. And then they were reminded. And then they go, oh yeah, I gotta click like. That's right. And then they do. So that's why I gotta say that. Walking by the football field, the field of dreams. The field where you find out, can you do athlete type things? Are you in shape? Are you not in shape? This is where all of those questions are answered right there. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and independent film. And I gotta go edit some stuff. So I will see you on the next video. There was a murder.